is the debut of our very first line for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. So this is it. We're all like having a big first right now.
We really want to empower girls. We really strive to make things that people feel comfortable in, and it's like that one piece in your wardrobe, as soon as you step in, you feel amazing.
Edgy, edgy, edgy is Keva J, because I believe even the most simple girl has some edge in her, you know what I mean? So that's why I call them my Keva's Divas.
So the look for Sports Illustrated is super soft, but bronze. So it's kind of like a soft bronze bombshell where the skin is super clean, bright, vibrant, and like a smoky kind of soft brown all the way around the eye with a touch of rose gold, which really made it stand out on the runway. It looks absolutely amazing on the girls. And then a little bit of mascara on the top, but a clean bottom lash line. So again, just opening everything up so those girls look like they just got out of the pool. One of my favorite things as a makeup artist, especially with a show like Sports Illustrated, is that when a girl sits in your chair, there's so much impact that happens between the artist and the model. It's like they share with you things that they're experiencing. You know, if they're nervous, you know about it. And it's really cool as an artist to be able to love on them and actually give them the makeup, but also like feed and build up that inner spirit too before they hit the runway. So, you know, makeup and hair can be more than just that external look that we all see.
We are in Miami at Swim Miami. We are launching our very first fashion line for Sports Illustrated swimsuit. So we are here on the runway at Fashion Week. Very exciting. This is the debut of our very first line for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. So this is it. We're all like having a big first right now. All of the models that you're going to see tonight are part of our open casting call, which is our model search for the 2018 issue. So you will see some, if not one, if not some, of all of these girls in the 2018 issue. And it was through an Instagram, you know, kind of submission process where we had over 8,000 submissions. We chose 36 from the 8,000. We met with them in New York, and out of those 36, we brought 15 here. So these women are they're wonderful. They're so diverse in their body shapes and their looks and what they do. Some are professional models, some are part-time models, some have never modeled before in their life. But the one common thread is that it's all been their dream to be in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. So whether they're in the issue or not, they are part of this family now, and they have done an extraordinary job of representing us. The collection is a size-inclusive line, so it embodies what we are, Sports Illustrated, which is young and fresh and diversified in beauty and in size, and there's something for every woman. It's working off of what our sort of ideas are for our looks for the upcoming 2018 issue. So the designers here took our mood boards that we're working with for our shoots, and they've made their interpretation of those. So it's very exciting. So it's a very varied, you know, collection of looks, which is exciting. There's a throwback, you know, to sort of like what is SI. You see some logo and some branding, which is very now, you know. There's some 80s and 90s vibes. There's, you know, sort of like a boudoir ballet idea. There's just, it's all very wearable and diversified. You know, there's looks that you can wear from the beach to dinner. There's stuff that are, you know, it's like super bodycon. You know, there's stuff that's a little more demure if you want a little more coverage for yourself. The idea of it is there's a look in there for every woman, whether your size or what your taste is, you know. So you have sort of outrageous stuff, and then you also have more subdued and refined looks. Our girl is every woman, you know. She's confident, she's fun, she wants to wear a great suit on the beach, she wants to have a good time, and she wants to love herself. And, you know, like the idea of you cover yourself in a one piece or you wear a tiny little triangle, there's no sort of limit to what we want, because our readership, our viewership, our fan base is massive, you know. You have women of all shapes, all sizes, all ages, all personal, you know, sort of styles, that we run the gamut. And we wanted to do a collection that kind of symbolized that. There's suits in there that I can't wait to get. You know, and I mean, so far the response has been amazing, so we're really excited about it. And we're also a legacy brand, you know. I think that people just really relate to. So when you see something that like maybe says Sports Illustrated or harkens back to like a day that you associate with, it's also very exciting.
My best friend and I started this line, and Sarah unfortunately couldn't be here today, but it's been her dream since high school to start this line. And I hopped on board a couple years ago, right before I was getting ready to travel the world, and it works out perfectly because we complement each other perfectly in business and designing. We have two totally different body types, which I think is amazing. We're really focused on fit, and we really want to empower girls. Like, everyone asks us, who is this line for? And we're like, everyone, every shape, every size, wherever you're from. We really strive like to make things that people feel comfortable in, and it's like that one piece in your wardrobe, as soon as you step in, you feel amazing. of our collections is based on a story. So this is about our adventures through South Africa, like all the amazing people we've met, landscapes, like animals, cultures, even like one whole section for next year is inspired by all the gorgeous sunsets you see every night with the colors. Met like different designers. All of our patterns are designed by textiles designers we met while traveling. So everything's unique to our brand, and we all like band together and we come up with the story and the things that we find through our actual experiences of being over there and what inspires us from there. So this is actually our Bohemian Queen triangle set, and Chrissy Teigen actually wore this in Sports Illustrated this year. So we are big fans of it. So she's amazing. We couldn't think of a better like model to wear it because she's so fun. She has such a great personality, and she's really about empowering women, which we love. Also another piece that made it in Sports Illustrated. So this is like our their digital print. This was actually on Haley Clausen, and this is called the African Jewel. And this part of our collection was inspired by our adventures on the garden route, which is very like green and lush with like pops of blue. So we try to make everything very unique about our brand, and you'll even see like inside certain pieces that aren't reversible, we have a flamingo liner, and there's a hidden mermaid in there for you mermaid fans. So. We weren't making like reversible bikinis because we were so focused on just getting our first collection, and models and girls would start wearing these on the outside, and we're like, okay, we'll make these reversible. So a lot of our styles that are reversible are because people like the flamingo print so much they will wear it on the outside. We love it because you really can mix and match our pieces with different things within our groups. Actually, our first group, which will be out this fall for a resort, is called the Bohemian Queen. So we have like one pieces in this. We have other coverage tops, other coverage bottoms. So you really can kind of pick your favorite fit for your body type. And you can see some details like we go to the lengths of. There's elastic right here and then not. And this gives you really great coverage for underneath your boobs and also for around your neck, because we hate that when it pulls on your neck. So you can kind of feel how soft this detail is. So it gives you enough coverage to lift up your seashells, but not dig into your neck, which is super important. We're really focused on this collection, offering everything in terms of bottom coverage, either like Brazilian or a full cheeky coverage, because we find girls want one or the either. So our one pieces are included in that, because some girls, they may want a one piece that's a little bit more fashionable with the Brazilian. Other girls want it to cover up more. And everything we have is adjustable. We found that really important. That was one thing that would drive us nuts, especially on tops, is not having two-way adjustment. You can adjust the straps, you can wear them crisscross, and there's two different spots to put them on. So it really lets you play around with your body type and coverage. And even girls that have smaller cup size, I think they don't like things that dig into them. And I don't blame them. Who wants to go to the beach and worry about that? You're like, defy gravity. Yes, exactly. Eventually we'll just have one that completely defies gravity, but we haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, it's our first time showing in Miami. So Sarah and I are like so excited, and we actually just decided a couple weeks ago. That's why she couldn't be here, because she had a prior engagement. But we're so excited for everyone to learn more about Salty Mermaid. So.
I'm obsessed with like army greens and mustard, so I knew I wanted to do something with that. And when I think about it, what does it remind me of? It reminds me of the jungle. So that was my inspiration for Concrete Jungles for the independent, strong woman.
I'm super excited about launching my eyewear with Keva. We could have decided to show with anyone, but Keva was the perfect person to choose. Keva's work is amazing. I found her through a girlfriend of mine a while back, and I've been wearing her for a few years now. And then I came to her show last year, and I thought it was phenomenal. So I called her this year, and I was like, we have to work together. Well, I've been wearing sunglasses since I was in 3rd grade because my eyes are really sensitive to the light, so I've always worn them as a necessity. And then I realized, well, if I wear them all the time because I have to, then other people most likely have that same issue too. With eyewear, you buy it, you break it, you lose it, and so you want something that's really cool, but it's affordable. And so I wanted to bring to the marketplace a really affordable, fashionable, fashion-forward accessory. The eyewear itself, it's inspired by the most important people in my life. Everyone has a different walk and exudes a different confidence, and so I decided to make each pair and attribute that to those special people in my life. This pair is called the Ray. It's named after my daughter, and it's like a little old school mix and new school mix.
She has amazing eyewear. It's fantastic, so I think it just complements the swimwear. You know, Keva J, we love to do cutouts. That's what we're known for. And I love that because two-piece looks are in it. I'm all for them. I wanted to do a little bit more bikinis this time because bikinis are popular, but I still want to stay true to who we are. So doing cutouts, doing string detailing, edgy, edgy, edgy is Keva J. Because I believe even the most simple girl has some edge in her, you know what I mean? So that's why I call them my Keva's Divas. And it just really speaks to the ultimate, as I said, strong, independent woman, you know, who's kind of a little badass, you know? The prints, my eye, I have to have like a wonderful print. So when I saw the print, I was like, this is amazing. I love the neon colors in the middle because it made the black and white, which is very classic, pop. It was very abstract, but it just reminded me of like a kind of jungly feel, so that's why I went with that. And then the floral print, colors pop. I'm a color girl, so I love this. So I kind of merged everything together for the concrete jungle, the girl that can do anything. I love that. I can go to the beach and I can throw on a crop top and a skirt and go out. I'm so for that. So that's why I wanted to introduce a lot of cover-ups that's versatile for a lot of women of different sizes. You can wear it and rock it and still feel beautiful. It's our time to shine. Women are entrepreneurs. Women are doing so many things that we were told that we couldn't do, that we're not supposed to do. So this is our time to shine, you know, be a girl boss, do the things that you want to do. You know, if a man can do it, why can't we? You can, do it in a bikini.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm with Newmark Models. Keep watching Video Fashion.
Hey, I'm Eva Marcel, and keep watching Video Fashion.